work quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. Okay, artists, today you learned about Chihuly, and he is a stained glass artist. Now, we can't always make stained glass in our classroom and blow glass, but what we can do is we can use materials like lamination scraps and Sharpie markers in assorted colors to kind of, utilize the properties of our materials to represent the properties that glass has to offer to us with the pretty colors and the idea that light is going to be shining through that as well. So we're also going to learn how with these lamination scraps, how to make it go from a flat piece to actually make it have a twirly form. Here's what you need to do. I have a black Sharpie marker, and on my lamination scrap, I tape down 2 corners so it lays nice and flat for the video. You can do that too if it helps you. With whatever size scrap you have, we are going to draw a big circle, just like this. And that's okay if you go off the table a little bit. It's always kind of hard to see. Not a big deal. What we're going to do next is, from one point in your circle, you're going to go around, leaving some space, about a thumb worth all the way around the edge. Going around and around and around. It's going to be like a giant swirl. Next, what we're going to do is you're going to take a Sharpie marker, and it can be any color you want. You're going to start at the very tip and you're going to color it. It can be any colors you want, any design. It could have a saying, it could change color as well. I'm just starting out with purple, and I'm going to make my purple a little bit bigger. There we go. You're going to go all the way around your design. All right, once you have your swirl completely colored, what you're going to do next is you're going to lift it up, and we're going to begin by cutting it out. This can be a little tricky because it wants to curl, but what we're going to do is we're going to start by cutting out the outside of your circle. Since we started with the outside, that permanent marker should be dry enough where you can kind of touch it and maneuver with it. There you go. After going all the way around the edge, you can kind of start to see what the amazing effects that this is going to have even when it curls. Next, what we're going to do is find the entrance of your swirl where you started and then it went into the circle. Mine is right here by the purple and red. And your colors will divide up the space for you. What you're going to want to do is cut on the black line. So if you can't quite see it, you can just cut in between your colors. That's why it's important to start at one end of the swirl and go to the other. So take a notice too how I'm holding it. I'm putting my middle finger and my pointing finger in like scissors, and then I'm using my hands, my thumb and my bottom scissors to really spread it. That makes it so much easier to cut, artists, okay? Just the way you maneuver your hands. go, and I'm almost to the edge. When you get to the end of your black paper, that's when you're gonna stop and remove your scissors. Here is our Chihuly swirl. It's gonna take a moment just to kind of detangle, but what you're gonna do is we're gonna find the end and we're gonna create multiple of these at once, and when we put them together, I'd like to staple them, that way I know they're very secure. You will have a gorgeous piece. Look at all those colors, just how they all interact with one another and overlap. When we have a bunch of these all together, it will be really gorgeous. So if you are really particular how you want yours to lay, you can kind of start from the beginning and just kind of go back and detangle your swirl. There you go. Thanks for watching.